So last week I was able to complete wave 1 of Age of Primes, Deluxes, Voyagers, and Leaders. And just thought I'd make a quick video of my initial thoughts of this new line based upon this wave. So it is really a continuation of Legacy. In a way, it's just the theme is the 13 primes, because you can see that they're including figures from other universes, like you have Armada and Animated here, and G2. This is basically G1 for the combiners for the aerial bots, and then of course you have 3 of the 13 primes in this wave. So far, I'm pretty pleased with it. I like the new packaging. I mean, we got the plastic windows back, which is cool. We got combiners again to go against Manosaur, and then we also know that we're getting Bruticus, and of course with Studio Series we're getting Devastator. So all in all, it's going to be a good year, and I'm glad they're still pulling from other universes like Animated, Armada, and especially G2. This G2 Grimlock looks really good. I know it's a mold that we've had many times, but yeah. So yeah, just my initial thoughts. I'll start with the Deluxes. So far I'm really pleased. This one, Prima Prime, I really like. I like her transformation a lot. It's different and unique, and I like how they basically get from point A to point B on it, and it's a pretty solid figure. The only thing that I noticed recently is like this piece here, the shoulder piece, tend to pop when I'm transforming her, but it's easily pop right back in. I just wish there was a different way that they assembled this, but pretty solid figure all around. This one is basically repaint and a slight retool for the head of Animated Bumblebee, which we got with Legacy. So no complaints here. I think it looks great, fits the character. We also got like the two of the 5 members of the aerial bots. We got Slingshot here and Air Raid. Now, you know, I know they're limbs, but I don't know. Maybe it's just the way they are, how they have to work when they combine. I just wish they weren't as hollow here. It'd be kind of cool if they were able to make the jets a bit bigger, and somehow have them shrink. I don't know. It's just the jets are very small, but that's the way it was with G1. These guys are just limbs, and I gotta be honest, I mean, most of the time they'll just be the limbs of Superion, but in the meantime, they're pretty decent figures. Transformation is kind of cool, especially this guy. I don't know. I like Air Raid better than Slingshot. The cool part about Slingshot is he does have these little slots here. So I know Fun Bee Studios makes that, was it a Cadillac front or something for that one episode in the cartoon? I'm pretty sure it can be modified to be put on top of him. Moving on to the Voyagers, we got Red Alert. Red Alert, pretty solid all around, but he is kind of short for a Voyager. He does match well in his vehicle mode, but I guess this is his scale. He does have a bit of the complexity, and he's not really hollow, so I'm kind of able to look past his size. But pretty pleased so far. I hope we get more Armada stuff too, especially the Seekers. I'm surprised we haven't seen any repaints of that Starscream mold yet. Next, we got Prima Prime, another of the 13 primes. Very cool transformation. I like the look. It's just, I wish there was like a little bit more paint detail on him, because he's pretty, like, very white and gray all around. But other than that, pretty solid figure. Next, you have Megatronus from the leader class. You can see he's a lot shorter than Grimlock, but man, this guy is pretty hefty. It's rumored that he's going to be retooled into Studio Series Megatron, which I can see. Didn't have too many complaints with this guy, except for the seats, or which I would hope to be the seats in tank mode because of that hollow area, and the lack of ratchets. So far the joints have been still pretty tight, but like I said, I don't know, maybe with time it might get loose. But really like what they did with him. Now, he is a leader class. If Megatron's going to be a leader class based on this mold, I wonder what he's going to come with. I don't think it makes sense for him to come with the flame effects that Megatronus has. So kind of curious how that's going to work. And last acquisition of this wave was G2 G2 Grimlock. So Grimlock Studio Series 86 in Grimlock colors. The overall only main disappointment with him was I'd rather him come with the sword instead of wheelie. I don't really care for a G2 repaint of this figure, if you want to call it a figure. But yeah, the colors look great. I like the gold. I like the blue. Screams the 90s for me. But yeah, so that's pretty much the first wave. I mean, so far I'm pretty pleased with it. The new molds that we got, they look great. Not a lot of hollowness in most of them. The primes look good. I like the paint apps on them. The packaging is nice. I like the smaller boxes and that the boxes are square. But yeah, so far pretty pleased with the direction of Age of the Primes. I hope it continues with this quality, in my opinion. I mean, maybe some folks don't like it, but for me, I don't know. I think they're great. I mean, to me, I think Transformers have been improving year after year since how long have I been collecting? 1996. Little improvements, nothing major, but I mean, just with the combiners. Looking where we came from with combiners, I remember the first, what was it, Power Links or Power Core combiners? The first combiners that we got in Energon in a long time. Well, actually, you know, I'll take it back. The Beast Wars combiners was really good. Well, except for Tripredicus. That was like fiddly. Magnum Boss was a pretty solid combiner. And then we got the build team. Just look all kind of weird. But those are pretty solid. And I guess we did regress when we went to Energon. And then with that, I think Fall of Cybertron video game Bruticus. Oh my goodness. It's so weird. Back then I was so excited to complete it. But it was like, as time passed, it's like, yeah, this is not that great. Then Combiner Wars came along. I'm like, wow, this is awesome compared to that. Like, the Combiner Wars is awesome. And then it's like, as time goes on, we have Legacy, like, and you're like, Combiner Wars is not that great. But it's good to know that over time things improve little by little. But yeah, anyway, those are just my initial thoughts on Wave 1 of Transformers Age of the Primes. Anyway, that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for watching.